A good evening to you all. My name is Donovan, but you all know me as the Spectre Knight. How long has it been since the last time we went through this world of ours? If I recall correctly, the last time was with that mad doctor, the Plague Knight. It's been many years, quite literally, since I was promised a turn. Why has it taken so long to get to this point, dare I ask? Well, things kind of came up, and things got in the way, and that's still no excuse! You've kept me at bay for too long. I think it's time that I finally had my due. No, have your due, take it, it's all yours, have fun. Thank you. Now then, let's get started finally. Because I think it's high time the rest of us got our dues. Hell, even the pompous king needs his turn. But I'm going first, in the Spectre of Torment. So let's get started, finally. Pardon my irritation, but waiting this long has been an irritation. So now, years later, let's finally delve into my story. The Spectre of Torment. Long ago, the lands were untamed and roamed by legendary adventurers. But although the land is peaceful, for some, freedom is a far-gone memory. Spectre Knight, servant to the Enchantress, has been given a harrowing task. He must recruit a group of knights and form an invincible order. Oh, you didn't know? This was their origin too. With each member gathered, a treasured keepsake grows in power. An artifact that can restore his humanity, but only when his task is complete. Now, he leaves the confines of the Tower of Fate. It's time for the Reaper to pursue his quarry. And thus, my story begins. The Reaper cometh! And I don't cometh with the same skill set as my contemporaries. But you see, I handle things a little differently than some of the others. Well, I would if I could get over this frickin' wall. It seems that they have forgotten how to play me. Or at least, I should have remembered how this works. Really? We're getting stuck on a wall of all things. Well, that does give me a chance to show off that I can run on walls. Seems the rust has certainly settled in, hasn't it? Well, that's expected after years of waiting. Yes, I'm going to be a little bit bitter about this. Though I'm sure you're all noticing that I don't have bombs or a shovel, and that I don't wait patiently to get to my targets. I just go for the kill, as is the Reaper's way. Still, I do make things interesting for myself, don't I? Not everything has to be so simple, you see. As well, the collectibles are going to be quite different than what you're expecting. Sure, you'll get the same sort of musical notes, and the powers will certainly be there, but the way I utilize them will certainly be different. That, and in certain fixtures, as you can see, I can slice my way to where I need to go. No need to bounce or use a nasty little bomb trinket to get me to where I need to go. All I need is my shroud and my scythe. The only tools a true knight really requires. And now to demonstrate. Though I may take damage, it matters not to me, for my will is still ironclad. It's a shame to have to take out these skeletons, since they are quite useful soldiers. Still, it's a job that must be done in order for me to carry out my mission, gathering the rest of the Order of No Quarter. I'm sure that was quite a surprise, seeing that this was not only my origins, but also the origins of the Order of No Quarter. Ah, yes, truly an interesting time. Oh, and don't worry, I will be pursuing secrets. You didn't think we'd wait this long and not go after as many of them as possible, did you? And I think the person who owns this channel owes all of you an apology for making you wait this long. Don't you agree? So, Mr. Acheron, was it? What do you have to say for yourself?
Sorry, I genuinely got busy, and, I don't know, just the fact that people weren't really as interested in this series as I expected kind of made me less motivated. But the fact people kept asking for it certainly motivated me to come back and finish the job, so to speak. So yeah, sorry for making you guys wait so long.
Damn right you should be. Seriously, all this time waiting, and you couldn't have given them me, at least? Really, I'm wounded. Especially since I and the Plague One are your favorites.
Oh, come on, you don't need to get that personal, do you?
You should know that I am not one to play nice.
Ugh, just get your series done already.
Very well. Don't need to ask me twice. I think I've waited long enough.
Ugh, you're gonna be putting that on my head for a while now, aren't you?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Cool shit.
What was that?
Nothing! Got other games to worry about.
Well, anyways, as I gallivant through this interesting retelling of the first level, it's certainly changed things up a bit. And we've collected a Willful Wisp. Prolongs your undeath by increasing your max will. Well, aren't they generous? Giving me a little health boost right out of the gate. Now, I don't think I need to tell any of you that there's a secret right by this wall. If the fact there's a treasure chest here didn't give it away, then I think the fact there is a literal ledge right here would tell you all you need to know. Regardless, let's make our way up and let's see where the rest of this level leads. And I must admit, one nice thing about this intro is that, unlike the past two, this one starts in a more somber setting, not to mention the orchestral rendition of the song that starts us off is quite nice. It indicates that it's going to be a much different experience, one that could be much more somber and melancholic, as is the way with my story. Regardless, you're going to need to use all of your skills in order to properly master the ways of the Spectre, which means learning how to move quick, how to slice fast, and how to use your acrobatics to the best of your ability. This isn't a explosion fest like with the Plague Boy.
Hey! No need to diss!
I diss as I please. Regardless, we're just going to make our way through and see what sort of fun things this story has to offer us. Though anyone who's played this game probably knows everything they need to. But for those of you who are curious and have not played, we will be respectful and not give away too much. Really? I had to fall right there? Talk about going a ways back. At the very least, main collectibles like the red skulls stay collected, which is certainly convenient because could you imagine
having to go back for all of that, that would certainly be a nuisance. And much like my dislike for the Plague Knight, I despise nuisances. Now then, let's keep moving, shall we? We've got a little bit of ground to cover to get back to where we once were. Though I will admit I am looking forward to getting back my treasures, because hey, it is good to have some sort of an income flow, don't you think? I mean, who really wants to make all that money and then lose it by happenstance? Now then, moving right along. Should be nearing the end of this valley. Oh yeah, there we are. Always make sure to eat your bones. Not really, if you are not a undead like I am.
Halt! These foul lands are no place for commoners. Turn back, whoever you are.
Fool! I've come here for you. You will kneel before me, bow before the Enchantress, and join her order!
Your cutting words are no match for my cutting blows. I'll teach you a lesson in humility.
Huh.
Come, Terrapin, my shelled steed.
Huh. This Black Knight actually has a few surprises up his sleeve. I'm quite impressed. Though it matters not. And projectiles as well? Might not be so bad for the Order. Just have to be cautious of that little turtle of his. Which begs the question, how did he manage to tame that stupid thing? I mean, no issue of course, I can still pummel him within an inch of his unlife. But it's just a curiosity. Nothing like a flourish of the undead.
That fighting style. Could it be Donovan? But you were claimed by the tower!
The tower grows in power each moment. The Enchantress has plans for you, and will grant you what you desire.
I won't be led astray. You standing before me means there's hope for the one I seek. I am glad you are safe, Donovan, but keep your distance. The Donovan I knew would surely know better than to pursue me further.
The Donovan you knew is gone. Only Spectre Knight remains now. What do we have here? Just passing glimpses.
So, you've returned. I assume Black Knight has joined our ranks?
Neither words nor scythe had any effect. The fool persists in some fruitless quest.
Indeed. It seems I am dealing with only fools here. Was I a fool to trust you? Tarry here no longer, and for your sake, pray that the others are less obstinate. Bring the knights immediately.
Seems servitude to this Enchantress is going to be a muddled affair. Still, no need to rush. We have lots to learn about.
My beloved, my betrothed, my heart breaks for her red skull lies misplaced. Oh, to see her crimson face once more. If you should happen upon a red skull, even 100 of them, and I beg you, please, bring them all to me. In a past life I hunted curios, but I'd trade them all away just to see my love again. Surely these would interest you?
I see. Quite an interesting set of tools you have here. I think for my skulls, the Dread Talon will do just fine.
Ah, this curio is well guarded. Well, I can lead you there. You'll have to battle your way out.
Battle my way out?
It would seem that a curse has been placed here. I'm afraid your scythe will be of no use. Why is that, you ask? Sorry, but that's an ancient skeleton secret. We'll regroup ahead. Tread carefully.
Seems I have to escape, only using the Dread Talon.
Well, it'll be a good test of my abilities, I think. Powerful close range strike! A powerful weapon indeed. I could get used to this! Quite powerful. Well worth the red skulls put into it. It even has a slight dash to it. Excellent! Away we go! Seems we'll have to prioritize the red skulls. That curio is no mere bauble. Use it wisely. Will do. These creatures are gathering around a vessel marked with a cloak. Perhaps I'll make an offering. I might as well. The vessel can hold far more than this pittance, but it's a start. What do we have here?
Oh, hey, Spectre. Welcome back. If you ever miss any wisp chests, I can summon their contents here. But, you know, supplies. I need gold. It isn't cheap to summon a wisp, whether it's for will or darkness. I've got nothing to sell you. You're so meticulous, Spectre. But maybe I can still help. Let's see. Darkness wisps are in Clockwork Tower, Explodatorium, or the Lich Yard. Any other new place, and you'll find a willful wisp.
Very nice to know. Thank you. Hail, Lord Spectre Knight! Glory to the Enchantress! She has entrusted me to operate this dark portal. Cross through it, and you'll reach your target in a mere moment. Shall I prepare the magic mirror for your departure, my lord? Do it. Seems we have quite a few locations to explore. And there's red skulls in each, as well as a kindly reward. Very interesting indeed. I think for now we're going to call it. Don't want to give away too much too quickly. So, tune in next time as I start my adventure into darkness. But until that time comes, I thank you all so much for watching this glorious return to the world of Shovel Knight. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and a comment in the boxes below, letting me know your favorite moments from this grand return. Also, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and make sure all notifications are turned on. That way you can be aware when I finally continue through this mad world we find ourselves in. Also, share this video around. Your continued viewership and support is greatly appreciated. And of course, a very special thanks to the Tier 2 and Tier 3 patrons who have waited far too long for this series. Those being Cinemageddon Reviews, Aaron Lena, Five-Way Dragon, Grimmy Leon, Hitsuyona Kurarento, Honor Higgins, iShip88, Jesse Barbo 6, Jesse Alvarez, Mighty Chlorophyte, Nagi Oki, Seth Ryan Dodson, Sonic Destroyer 12, Sonic Star 21, Wyme 2021, Timid Recluse, Bossmaker, D-Wolf 1414, Kylie Child, Michaela Donnelly, Princess Funnybone, Ruby the Wolf, Silver Fox MC, and Panda 475. If you'd like to support the Patreon family, as well as get videos 24 hours in advance, exclusive Let's Plays, and a chance to choose a Let's Play for this channel, check the link in the description below to our Patreon. And with all of that said, this has been Spectre Knight, and until we meet again, farewell.